Okay, what about now? Is it straight now?
I think so.
It looks just like the night at the opening, right?
I can still see where it's ripped. How am I gonna explain this to Christian?
You can blame that part on me.
I should've just ditched it when I had the chance.
Solving what?
Christian's gonna hate me forever.
Well, maybe, but if you didn't return it, you spend the rest of your life wondering if he was gonna find out. That'd be fun.
Hey, guys. So what's up? It's back!
Yeah.
You guys are great. How did you find it?
Wasn't too hard. I was the one who stole it.
Paul, you in here? Oh, great. Another missing Buchanan.
Bo isn't just missing.
He'll be back. He's not about to miss his son's funeral.
I hate to tell you this, sweetheart, but you're wrong. He took off with Drew's ashes.
You know, Nora is right. Now, even if she was very unfair to you, Bo wouldn't do that.
He was despondent.
Okay, look, you stay here. If Paul comes in, tell him I'm looking for him.
You in the habit of reading other people's mail?
Good morning, Lindsay.
I could say that I'm just naturally curious.
Curiosity can be real tough on a pussycat like you.
The truth is, I'm just worried about Bo. When I saw his name addressed on the envelope and it was sitting here, I had to wonder what it was doing on your desk. Opened.
I'm a doctor. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna order some more tests. That's all this doctor does. He orders tests.
Kevin, he wants to make sure that Cassie's okay before he puts her through any more surgery.
Well, you know, he should have at least some idea of what's going on by now. Is that all you want?
Yeah, thank you.
Sure, you know what? I'll talk to Nigel. I'll have him set you up with a good lunch.
I'm not hungry, thanks.
Kelly, you're gonna need your strength, sweetheart, for this afternoon. I think you should eat something.
I want you to read something. Just look it over. Tell me what you think. Be honest, okay?
Oh, it's a eulogy.
Yeah. You know, that the department's giving Drew all that pomp and circumstance. I just thought that, you know, he needed something personal.
That's terrific. It's great. You did a real good job.
Yeah?
Yeah, you Kramer gals have a way with words.
You know, I just wrote from my heart.
That's what Cassie always says. Of course, then there's Blair. She come to the funeral today?
Yeah, I hope nobody minds.
I don't know why they would. I mean, she's your cousin. You need your relatives around you.
It's so weird, you know. A few weeks ago, we were battling it out for control for the son, and now the tragedy brings everybody together.
I know.
Like in Canton.
So, what's it gonna be? Soup?
No.
Salad? Come on,
Kevin,
sandwich?
no, I don't want to eat. I don't want to.
I know you do. You're hungry. Okay, so I'm gonna get you soup with a big yummy sandwich on the side.
No,
That's what you're gonna have.
I can't eat
Hold
that.
this.
Hey, Nigel.
Kevin, I mean it.
Howling against the fates, disgraced former police commissioner Bo Buchanan disappeared into the night with the body of his slain son, Drew. Blah, 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 blah. This time the crime was ghoulishly, what a great word, ghoulishly real. In one lunatic moment, Buchanan turned his cop son into a zombie nightmare, stalking the dark alleys of Buchanan's twisted mind. Telephone. Who should answer the telephone? Tamarada, 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 tamarada. Buenas noches.
Rod.
Sí, Rod.
Oh, good. I've found an out-of-state judge to grant me the uncontested divorce. I'm faxing him signed affidavits stating that the man I married no longer exists.
Oh. I see.
You're okay with this, right?
Oh, I am not happy about it.
Listen, I'm not abandoning you.
No matter what?
No matter what. I've got some work to do. I'll call you back, okay?
See. What's wrong with you?
You?
Oh. Blair had a bad night. Tell me something, Blair, who'd you have a bad night with? Was it Max or was it Sam?
Both.
Well.
Thanks to you. You and your stupid alters. Why'd you come up with this multi-personality story anyway, Todd?
Best I could come up with. I'm looking at 350 years in jail.
Well, let me tell you something. Max doesn't believe me. He knows that I don't love him.
I don't know about that. I was here. I saw when you were going to send that story you wrote to the Sun, and he ripped it right out of the fax machine.
Well, you know, it's a good thing that he did, because if that came out in the Sun and Sam saw it, he would never forgive me, and for that, I would just have to kill you.
Well, it was a good story.
Well, why don't you take a flying leap,
really?
Todd? It was only a good story to you because it trashes the Buchanans and turns Drew's death into some kind of zombie joke.
Yeah, but it's a funny zombie
Oh,
joke.
shut
Hey, look, you
up.
want to take over the Sun, right? I think that you'd want the circulation to stay high.
Not if it costs me, Sam. Please, go to trial, get released.
Get released. I'll get released, Blair. It's not that easy to convince the whole world that you're not Todd or Tom or Rod or...
I just want it over, okay?
Fine, give me a week, all right? A week. Two at the most.
Good morning.
Did you, sleep well?
Honestly, not at all. I kept thinking about what you said last night.
Look, Blair, it's not that I didn't want you.
I know. You had a lot of work to do, and if I just calmed down enough, I would have heard that. But I have a lot going on.
Well, both of us have a lot going on. That's why I was thinking that maybe when the trial is over here, maybe you and I could just take off to a little country inn somewhere, you know, and just the two of us. No cell phones, no beepers, no nothing, no people, just us.
I'm really sorry about last night.
I'm sorry, too.
Can the place have a big old fireplace and we can walk in the woods, long walks in the woods?
Yeah, I mean, we could just maybe make love in a bed of autumn leaves. Never leave the motel room. Or maybe we could bring a few of the leaves into the motel room.
I would love it.
Yeah?
Darn it.
Bene. Molto bene with the leaves.
Oh, good morning, Nora. Are you looking for... Oh.
One Life to Live, brought you...
Hey, I thought you'd be at the banner by now.
Well, I was until I saw the Sun's headline, and I came home to prepare Paul. Seen him?
No. Ah, that vicious little manipulator.
Yeah. You'd think that Blair would at least have considered Kelly's feelings.
Yeah, you would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, with Cassie in the hospital and Dorian a suspect, Blair's the only family Kelly has to lean on at that funeral.
Yep, doesn't seem like Sam was that good of an influence on her after all. Unless it wasn't Blair, you know? I mean, it's got Todd written all over it.
Well, why not? She worked for him.
Yeah. I guess he's not the little boy that he wants everybody to believe he is.
Well, I agree with you there. Now, you find some proof, we'll have a hell of a story.
Maybe. Do me a favor. Keep that away from Kelly.
Yeah. Well, I better find Paul.
Did you see this?
Yeah, I saw it. I was hoping you wouldn't.
I don't understand how she could do this.
Well, you got Drew's service. Why don't you just put that away? We'll deal with it later.
That's okay. I'm gonna deal with this right now. I will.
I don't want Nora. I don't want Bo to know these test results. Not on the day of my grandson's funeral.
So they haven't seen them yet.
And you haven't either. Understood?
I would never do anything to cause Bo more pain.
Good.
Drew can never be replaced, but the possibility of new life can give a bereft parent hope.
And I will not kill that hope for Bo, not now. Now when it's one of the only things he's got left to hold on to.
Well, the test results could be wrong. Labs make mistakes all the time.
That is true.
And that is wishful thinking.
Okay, as you say, it's important for us to keep their hope alive.
Agreed.
Yes. So why don't we get rid of it? Because if I saw that envelope sitting on the desk, the chances are someone else could as well.
Who happened to be going through the papers on Ace's private desk.
Let's burn it now.
I will take care of this report. And don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
You stole my painting. Why? After everything we've been through each other all these years.
Go ahead, just tell me you told me. It's okay.
I didn't want you to go to New York with Jessica. I didn't want to let you go.
What did you do to it?
Hey, that part's my fault.
What did you do to it?
It was an accident, okay?
You ripped it. My only chance for a scholarship, my only chance for a future, and you ripped it?
I'm sorry.
Sorry? I'll never forgive you. Never.
Do you have any idea how hard that was for her just now to tell you the truth?
This has nothing to do with you, man.
Oh, yeah? You think so, Picasso? Well, think again.
It's not enough that Bo lost his son, that Asa lost his grandson. Wasn't even enough that your cousin Kelly lost the man she loved. You have to go and kill Drew all over again?
Nora, I don't know what you're talking about.
Please don't insult my intelligence.
That's the truth.
You wouldn't know the truth if it bit you on the behind.
Nora, what in the hell are you talking about?
You ghoulish. You're the one that's feeding on the dead.
Sam, I swear to you, I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about.
Now, if Todd had written this, I would understand the sinkhole from whence it came. But you, what has Bo ever done to deserve?
Nora, just stop for a second. Why don't you tell her what you're talking about so she can defend herself?
Why don't you just read it for yourself, Sam?
Nora. What is it?
Is this what last night was about? Were you trying to soften me up until I saw this?
No. I didn't write this article.
Really? Well, it's got your byline right there.
You run the scandal sheet. If you didn't write it, I'm sure you know who did.
Look at this garbage. No one should have to see that.
What?
What a way for Drew to be remembered.
I don't believe it.
He worked so hard to catch that mugger, and the day of his funeral, the Sun has to print that?
I thought with Todd away from the paper...
Oh, Blair Kramer is just as bad as he is. Taya, I didn't mean to eavesdrop before, but, I thank God that you're finally getting free of Todd.
The divorce is a legal maneuver to help his case.
What?
Basically, it'll show the judge in Todd's criminal case that another judge already accepts Todd's split personality.
And what? He just goes free?
We hope so.
Well, at least after the divorce, you'll be done with him.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe?
He wants to remarry me.
What? You can't do that.
Carlotta, he is a sick man, but he's gonna get well.
Taya. Oh, honey, Taya, you deserve so much better than this.
I know. You just want me to be happy.
And safe? How about safe? What about the evil, abusive, hurtful Todd? What if he comes back?
It could happen, but listen, Vicky had the same disease with even more personalities, and look at her now, you know, with therapy.
And can Vicky guarantee that the same thing is going to happen to Todd? Can the doctors promise you that?
Well, who's to say that I won't develop some awful disease?
Okay. Let's look ahead. I know how important children are to you. Do you want them with this man?
You know, I have to fax these papers to the judge.
Taya. Taya. You need to recover, too. You know, you and Roseanne are a lot more alike than you care to admit.
That is not true.
Oh, but it is. You both have been so damaged as children that you picked men who were so wrong for you, and you end up getting hurt. How many more times, Taya?
Look, man, Roseanne could have kept the painting lost.
Yeah, so I should just forget what she did, right?
No. I mean, but she just wanted to go out with the idea of believing that you two could actually wind up together.
That was her fantasy.
Yeah, and you had nothing to do with that, right?
I told her the moment she arrived I was in love with Jess.
Yeah, and then you kissed her.
That didn't mean anything.
Well, it did to her. You know, I don't get it. You guys are supposed to be such close friends and understand each other so well, think each other's thoughts. And you couldn't figure out that by kissing her, you wouldn't make her think that she was the one you were really in love with?
You're right. I've been a jerk.
Yeah, you have.
And when she apologized, I mean, look at it.
Look, that part really is my fault, okay? Roseanne and I sort of got into a tug of war over the thing.
All that work down the drain.
Maybe not. You know, my mom's got a bunch of art supplies. Roseanne and I tried our best with them, but I'm sure you would know how to really use them. I mean, look, they can still tell how great you are, right? I mean, if I were you, I'd repair the thing, send it to New York, and also let them know it's already been at a major showing.
Yeah, thanks to Roseanne.
Exactly. They know how to get back to taking care of Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica.
You know what? I'll go get the stuff for you.
Wait. There's something I need to clear up first. About you and Jess.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to act fast, okay? So first, if you all agree, and Bo, I'd like to call off the police funeral and have a small service instead.
Kelly, Drew deserves to be honored by the department.
Drew deserves to be honored as a hero. But because of Blair's disgusting little article that she had in today's Sun...
I know, I saw it, honey.
Well, I haven't.
Have a look.
Oh, no. How could she?
Because that's the way that witch's mind works. You obviously do not know her.
Well, I don't think Sam knew anything about this. He would have warned the family. The only one I'm blaming here is Blair.
Even so, Kelly, a police funeral, I mean, that means something.
Not after this article, Asa. This is gonna be a circus. Everyone would have read the lies.
I think she's right, darling. Maybe let it go for a while.
My God, they're gonna sell T-shirts, both seals stiff.
Kelly.
Darling, it is an awful headline, a terrible story, but you have to remember something. Drew lives deep in our hearts, where nothing that Blair prints can hurt him.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try to believe that, okay? Asa, let's go. I want to buy the Sun right out from under Blair.
I am sick of convincing myself that that woman cares about anything but herself or her family. I thought things have changed, but they haven't.
You do not have to convince me.
I am going to make Todd an offer that he cannot refuse. It's about time that I show Blair that I have the money, I have the partners to buy the Sun, and to make sure that that paper doesn't hurt anyone else in this town.
Gosh, Blair. You seem really angry. I wouldn't want to do anything when you were this angry that you might regret later.
Okay, as editor of The Sun, while Todd is incapacitated, I take full responsibility of what's written here, but I swear to you, I have never seen this article before.
Really? And that's not your name right there, about that byline? Huh?
Look, I know what it's like to lose a son. I understand what Bo is going through.
Don't pretend to have a shred of decency.
No,
This
no,
is
I
what-
swear,
no.
I never meant to hurt Bo.
Stop it. Because this is what last night was about, isn't it? Don't pick up the phone, Sam. Don't go near the door, Sam. Just so I wouldn't see this, right?
No, Sam, I swear to you.
Yeah.
I swear.
I'll be right back. Excuse me.
You're dead.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I just want to get out of here.
Well, can you drive? I mean, are you
Yes,
okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I have to be fine for Bo's sake when he comes back.
Nora, where is Bo?
I don't know where Bo is. I should have listened to Lindsay. He's in no state to be alone.
I know.
You brought him home last night, Sam. What did you guys talk about?
Nothing to set off any alarms.
What did he say?
He just said he wanted me to set up a memorial for Drew and...
And what? What else? Anything? What?
He said he wanted me to look after you.
Oh, God, Sam. Oh,
I keep thinking about the time Jess and I argued, and she took off with you to the lodge. What about it? I let her down. Thanks for making sure she was safe. I owe you, man. No. No, you don't. Anyone else I would have called and said thanks. I couldn't do it with you. Yeah, well, we got off to a bad start. Oh, it's my fault. You and Jess come from the same world. I don't. Look, Chris, I don't... Thanks for being such a good friend to Jess. And I hope someday we can finally be friends, too. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. And if you ever need anything, I mean anything, like I said, I owe you. No, you don't. Believe me, but, maybe for Roseanne. What? Forgive her. Yeah. How you doing?
Take a guess.
You should go talk to him.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You need to.
Hey, Kelly, you gotta go see Todd. I'm gonna go with you. Hold on.
No, this is my business, Kevin.
Well, it involves me.
No, it doesn't involve you. Look, we grieve together. We try to find that shooter together. But this is something that I've got to do, okay? We're not partners, all right?
I'm just trying to help you out.
Out of guilt? I don't want your help. I don't need it.
I'm impressed. You're a tough girl.
Well, what else has life offered me? I am tired of being sweet little Kelly. I am a Kramer, and I am going to use or put up with anybody I have to get what I want. Even you. And you have nothing to offer me anymore.
You hold me responsible. You're never gonna be able to forget the fact that that bullet was meant for me.
You went ahead and printed this when I said
Hey, come
no.
on, it's my paper. I can do what I
It
want.
had my name on it.
it. Yeah, well, I couldn't very well use my name, could I?
Yeah, so I would come off looking like this monster.
Since when do you care about that, Blair?
God. What does that story have to do with anything about you, your future, your trial? It has nothing, you have nothing to gain from it. Why would you do it?
I was trying to do you a favor.
By wrecking my chances with Sam? Is that what you wanted? Oh, that is it. You wanted to break us up because you are afraid to lose Sam if he loves me.
Hey, Sam has stuck by me since the beginning.
Oh, you are so pathetic. You know that?
Careful, Blair.
Of what? Of what? It's bad enough that I have to keep on lying to Sam to save your sorry neck, but you have to degrade me in front of Sam? Make it look like I'm some kind of cheap hustler who doesn't deserve to be loved by someone as good and as kind as him?
If the shoe fits.
Well, let me tell you something. If the shoe fits, it stops right now. I'm gonna go right out there and I'm gonna tell Sam about you and all of your... Get out of my way, Todd!
Sam loves Nora. You don't believe me. Go find out from him yourself.
Wait.
Oh.
Sam, I really need to talk to you.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Well, I really need to take Nora home. I'm going to do that. I'm sure you'll understand.
Please, Sam, just let me explain. Please? Please, no. No.
Told you so. Sam will choose Nora over you every time.
So, are you a free woman now?
Not yet, but, looks good.
Hmm? Like Todd's case?
I hope.
And you still think that you might remarry him? You still optimistic?
Rod is really the one pushing for remarriage, and, Tom.
You know, you have something to say about this, too.
How many clients have heard me say that?
So listen to yourself, counselor.
I suppose if I were one of my clients, I'd recommend a long cooling off period before committing to the relationship again.
I rest my case.
Yeah, but no one of us lives forever. And look at Drew. He never got to marry the woman he loved.
That doesn't mean that you should risk throwing your life away.
I've lost one love already. I don't want to lose another. I know that Todd has a dangerous, scary side, but there are tender, loving sides as well. And my heart tells me to trust that they'll win out in the end. Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry.
For what?
Deep down, I knew how you felt about me. And what seeing me with Jess would do to you. I just didn't want to admit it. I should have just talked about it, instead of thinking everything would be fine.
Not that I would have listened.
I don't want to lose you, Rosie. You're a part of me. And my past. Like I'm a part of you. We're family. The sister I never had.
And family's forever, right?
No matter what. Yep, you're stuck with me.
You're stuck with me, too.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Do you really have to go back to the Banner?
With Vicky and China, someone has to mind the store.
But your father needs to.
I'm trusting you to be my stand-in. Call me if there's any news.
Okay. I'll miss you.
I just hope and pray wherever Bo is, he doesn't see this.
We never should have let him leave that art gallery. I knew he was crumbling.
Why would you know what Bo was feeling?
Asa?
Oh, Nora, have you heard from Bo?
No, I was hoping you had.
Darling, we have been so worried about you.
There's some news, sort of.
What does that mean?
Well, I talked to Bo last night, and he seemed very concerned that his affairs be put in order and that I look after Nora.
I'll get that. I knew where this was leading when he took off with Drew's body.
Don't you dare put the cart before the horse. My son isn't going to do anything foolish.
Why didn't you say something?
Because when I do, it's no good. When I don't, it's no better.
Lisa, darling, the messenger said he had to hand this to you personally.
I'm sorry, Mr. Buchanan, but those were the orders.
Well, thank you.
Please distribute these accordingly, Bo. One for me, one for you, one for Clint, and one for Hank.
I can't open this.
Nora, you have to. I think it might tell us where he is.
Don't open it. Don't open it. Please don't open it. I'm telling you, Bo's coming back. I know he's coming back. Just please, don't open it. He'll come home.
We all have a right to know what's in those letters. What is wrong with you people? Why do you want to live in denial?
And you, the power of teamwork.
Not opening these letters is not going to change what's inside them, but it could give us information.
Lindsay, that is a decision for Bo's wife to make, no one else.
Whether we read them or not. Something has happened to him. He's not just off on some fishing trip.
I know where Bo is.
Where?
Lindsay, I appreciate your concern, and so will Nora. I want you to have a chance to calm down.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hi, this is Nora Buchanan. Has my husband been there? He was. When? Thank you. I'm coming right there. Bo signed out the Buchanan boat. I'm going to the marina.
I'll drive.
Not in your life. Nigel, bring the car around front, pronto.
I want to see Sam.
I'll catch up with you, Nora.
You know what's good for you. You'll stay the hell out of my way.
They hate me, Sam. I don't blame them. Do you feel the same way?
Blair, you are truly amazing. I mean, if you had any idea what this family is going through right now. First Drew, now Bo.
What's wrong with Bo?
No, let's drop it, okay?
Oh, that's right. You can't tell me because I will blab it in tomorrow's edition.
Well, won't you?
Is that what you really think of me, Sam?
You did write that article, didn't you?
I thought I answered that after your good friend Nora slapped me in the face with it.
Well, how would you feel? I mean, wouldn't you? What would you do? What would you do if somebody wrote an article this monstrous about somebody that you loved?
Well, I would probably do worse, Sam, but if you still believe that I wrote that article, then I guess that there's nothing for us to talk about here.
Okay, look. Blair, when you came to see me last night, I thought you came to be with me. And now, you know, I can't help but wonder whether or not you just came to...
What? Oh, to butter you up? For today's headline?
Did you?
Of course I did, Sam. You know me. There's no depth that I won't sink to.
Oh, come on. I'm tired of playing games.
I'm not playing any games with you either, Sam. I want to tell you. I love you. And you, I mean, do you hate me?
No. I don't hate you. Look, I meant it when I said I love you.
Well, would you love me if I wrote the article? If I did things that you didn't approve of, and would you still love me then, Sam? Would you?
Wherever you're going, can I tag along?
Yeah, of course. Anytime. Anytime at all. Chris, why don't you give Jess a call? We'll all go grab something to eat.
Nah, I don't think so. Jessica's not feeling too well. She's got the flu or something.
That's too bad. Okay, how about you just come with us? We'll be the Three Musketeers.
Thanks, but I got work to do. What did you say those supplies were?
They're in.
Oh, relax, I'll get them. I'll get them.
And then you can still send it to New York.
Definitely, yeah.
That's great. Hey, why don't you give Jess a call? Tell her the good news.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
See you later, bro.
Later, sis.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, why?
You seemed strange when Christian said Jessica was sick.
I just hope it's nothing serious.
No, what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for you.
No, Kevin, I told you I don't want your help. I don't need your help.
I know exactly what you told me, but I'm gonna be here for you anyway.
Kevin, he hates you. If you were here, that would ruin my chances of him negotiating and selling me
I
the
got
son.
news for you. All right, some of Todd's personalities, they like me. As a matter of fact, they admire me a little.
Kevin, you're gonna blow this for me.
I'm not gonna blow anything for you, Kelly. You go in there and make your deal, all right? I'm not gonna say a word. I just want to be there because the guy's dangerous. I don't trust him.
Okay, and I need a big, strong man next to me.
Well, it wouldn't help to have a little support, would it? Personally, I think you're making a big mistake. You go in and do this now, you're playing right into his hands.
I hope you're through. Oh, thank you. I couldn't have done that.
Kelly. Oh, and my incredibly handsome nephew, Kevin.
I am here on business. Who are you today?
I want to have sex with you right now.
Oh, great. We're working with Rod. That's who I dealt with last time I was here discussing the son, remember?
But of course.
Good. And as I remember, you said you preferred cash. Hope that's enough for you.
Stay tuned for scenes from